A big hello to our subscribers. Thank you for being here. And viewers, thank you for joining us as well. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And y'all, welcome to Sailing Intermission. Hey y'all, with spring comes pollen. And with pollen comes washing the boat.
A dirty deck.
Somebody's got to do it. We thought we'd raise the Mizzen sail just to check it out.
Isabella is a two-masted ketch. It's called a ketch because the mizzen mast is located in front of the rudder. Our trusty WinchRite makes every winch an electric winch. The mizzen mast is aft and supports a sail area of about 250 square feet.
Looks a little dirty. It's the smaller of our two sails. It has two reefing points.
Lowered the sail and it flaked perfectly.
We were reading some comments and questions, and we thought we'd share one with you from the last episode, episode 207, Hot and Sweaty. Sniffing that marine paint will make you goofy. Like, that is really needed. So, I like this comment, but are y'all calling me goofy? I did, by the way, wear a mask. We got a lot of comments about that. And I did wear a mask most of the time. Once in a while, it got a little hot, a little hard to breathe. Once in a while, I took it off. But most of the time, I was masked up. Another comment from that same episode asked if I had ever tried pole dancing. And no, I haven't. And yes, I get it. We have two masts, so it would be a great opportunity. But I will say I admire pole dancers. They have amazing athletic skills, and I would love to be that physically fit.
Well, I'd love to watch you pole dance.
Maybe I could get you to join me on a pole. It's a great spring day. I'm out here. I've seen a couple of pelicans. We've got oysters behind us, and yeah, I'm waiting for dolphins.
Lots of luck there.
Yeah. Come on, they're bound to come sometime.
They're very elusive.
They are. I still have my hopes up. Whoa, it is hard to keep your balance on a boat. Well, Steve was a naughty boy making April showers on the boat at me.
Oh, hey, I couldn't resist.
Yeah, and I know it's spring. April showers bring May flowers and all that kind of stuff.
I was possessed. I was not in control.
You were in perfect control. Anyway, I will say he was nice enough to finish washing the boat. So there you go. It was worth getting hosed.
Hey, baby, I like hosing you.
Yeah. And we have some updates.
Yeah.
Not really good updates.
So, who's going to talk? Me or we took our Dometic. It's an ECD 16K BTU unit to the factory service center. It has problems, and so
Big problems.
well, it needs a new control board. The reversing valve is stuck, and not only that, when they, were looking around, like underneath, the compressor has a lot of rust on it. I don't think it was draining well, which is our fault for not checking it more often. It has a drip pan, and so we're going to have to buy a new one.
Yeah, I think the gentleman's words about that were, it's only a matter of time before that explodes. Like,
He's talking about the compressor.
yeah, I'm like,
So-
that's not good.
Well, so on this one, we did drain it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it was two levels. So I'm going to tilt it just a little bit to make sure all that water flows down. We'll probably buy the same unit. I've looked at some others. One issue is size. It's in a pretty tight spot, and the Dometic happens to have the width, and so we'll probably just rebuy it, and
We looked at replacing it with the Webasto, which is what we have in the rear.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing with that is that on that particular unit, the fan runs all the time.
Oh,
so
yes.
even when the compressor cuts off, the fan still goes. But that unit is a real workhorse and has been excellent, knock on wood. But
I
it's
read
too big, right?
Well, that's the FCF Classic Webasto. The fan runs all the time. Our Dometic, you can program it where the fan comes on with the compressor, shuts off with it, or it runs all the time. And so I read that the new Webastos, the FCF Platinum, cycles the fan also. But an issue with it is it's 2 inches wider, which I think's going to present a problem in our little cubby under our bunks as far as just fitting it in there. So
there's really no good way to expand that cubby either. I mean, it would be a massive undertaking.
Oh, well, we have bow thruster stuff on the opposite wall. By stuff, I mean control, emergency cutoff switch, batteries, all this kind of stuff. So yeah, we're stuck with what we have, but we'll buy a new one.
So excited for that person.
Yeah, I hate it when the factory service people say, well, it's really probably not worth fixing. And so anyway, so that's the air conditioner, and the weather's starting to get nice, so we're having a good time.
Yeah, and so far we've even had the other unit off. It's been really nice to have just fresh air flowing through the boat, and looked at the extended forecast. It looks like it's going to be nice for quite some time, which is good because it will take a while for the new unit to arrive. Otherwise, we might get hot and sweaty, like we were saying in the last video. But I think it's going to work out, and money, money, money.
Adding a deck plate to the floor. It's for bilge access. Little pilot hole. This wood's double layer. It's probably too thick for a scroll saw by itself. I might have to drill some helper holes along the way. It turns out the scroll blade actually cuts through this, so we're good to go. I got the hole cut and the rim, or whatever you call it, of the deck plate in. We now have better access to this bilge. This boat's a little unconventional, I guess. It has like multiple separate bilges. However, it does keep it extra stiff. I know Karen likes it stiff. Can't even tell it's there.